serious risk category after testing confirmed the presence of Listeria, a bacteria that can be deadly. While no illnesses have been reported in this case, health officials say the reclassification underscores just how dangerous Listeria can be. Joining us this morning is Dr. Stephen Goldberg, Chief Medical Officer at Health Track RX. Good morning to you. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning.
What is a class 1 recall? What does that actually mean for people at home? This had so many people talking. Obviously, cheese, very popular product on a lot of people's grocery lists.
You bet, it is a popular product. This particular cheese is the one that comes as a block and you grate it, and that gets put on top of food. The FDA has several classes. This is the highest class of alert. Serious life consequence from this or even death. So it's very, very important. What happened was the manufacturer, in the process of surveying their cheese, found Listeria, notified the FDA, good for them. And then the FDA directed that their top recall occur. So they're calling back all this cheese. So if consumers have the brands that have been identified, they should immediately discard it or seek to return it to the grocery store where they got it.
Yeah, and why is Listeria considered so dangerous?
It is a very dangerous organism. First of all, it's found broadly in nature. It's on animals, it's in soil. And what happens is when you're using animal or animal products for food, the production has to be very, very clean. And what happened was there were some gaps in the process, the gaps in the routine. Listeria got into the food product, but fortunately the company identified it and the FDA is strongly engaged.
And if someone has already consumed this cheese, I mean, what symptoms should we be looking out for, and how long after you actually ingest it can symptoms appear?
See, that's a challenge. Listeria can cause you to have illness symptoms right away, or it can be several weeks later. They're usually fever, muscle aches, nausea, diarrhea, or even more serious illness in folks that have a weakened immune system or are pregnant. So if you have any questions, you think you might have eaten this grated cheese, you should see a clinician.
Yeah, and you touched on this briefly, but who is most at risk for severe illness when we're talking about Listeria here?
Yeah, people who are immunocompromised, people who have chronic disease, people that are pregnant, those are the ones that are most vulnerable. But again, if you have any questions at all and you're having persistent muscle aches, fever, diarrhea, abdominal pain, and you've had this cheese type, Romano cheese, the type you grate and put on top of food, go see a clinician.
All right, great insight. Dr. Stephen Goldberg, we appreciate your time this morning. Thank you so much.
You bet.